teacher Skyla here with SkylaSpost.com, and on this channel you'll find videos all about teaching ESL online and how to make an income from home. Yes, that's what we're all about. But very quickly, I'm in between classes right now. I've already done a few, I've got a few more. It is 4:56 a.m. I'm in Idaho, so it's Mountain Standard Time, and we're having a little bit of fun. Today, I just want to show you this classroom really quick. I just finished with a student. I've got like 3.5 minutes till my next one. So let's make it quick and efficient, all right? So, this is a classroom. This is an interactive level 2 lesson, okay? So, there is a button right here that says start and a timer. It counts down to class and then until you have, and then when you start class, it starts at 0 and counts up, and when you click finish, it goes away. This is how I can add stars for my student, which is a reward that we use for all students. And when we push it during the lesson, it goes ding, and it pops up on the slide and dings. Sometimes we can hear the ding as the teacher, sometimes we can't, but the students can every time. This is my student's camera box. This is mine. I have a little thing on my camera. Oh, it won't let me show it. But look. Da, da, da. So when it's about 10 to 15 seconds till start time, I like to hit start, but it opens my camera and my sound. So I mute myself and they get to see this little thing of me, but that way my camera is never going to be slow to open because it's already ready. Oh look, it tells you enter next class 150. So I can jump to the next class, and I'll do that in 1 second and show you. Now here's the chat box that I can use. I can just type right in it with the student. There are tips that pop up when you're on lesson slides. Yes, yes, yes. Now, here's our buttons very quickly. This is a countdown timer. Let me see. I don't know if you can see it very well on the screen, but it says 60, 30, and 60, 30, and 15. You can click it. It will count down for you if you'd like. Restore page will erase anything you've drawn, but it will also restore if you have been dragging or dropping anything. Like I'm moving these everywhere just with my mouse. And if I click restore, the line and the dragging and dropping will go away. Okay? This is my magnifier. This is not something I ever use. So you click it to turn it on, click it to turn it off. This next one is how you lock the student's mouse. Now your student cannot draw or drag anymore. You must deselect it for them to be able to draw again. It's great that this is red because then it's easy to see. This is how I can choose a color. The teachers have 5 colors, the students are only blue. So I click it to choose my color and I can write. I do not have to deselect it to begin writing. This eraser will erase, you gotta hurry guys, will erase individual lines if I do not want to restore all. This is how I add class feedback. I just finished a lot of this, but I'll just click save. Okay. Oh, guys, I'm late. I'll show you real quick. Maybe. Oh, my student's not here yet. But you'll see my little picture. There you go. Bye, guys. Okay. Okay. I'm jumping back on here. Now it is 5:27. I just finished my next class, but I forgot to show you one thing. 2 things. Right here, we have the reward slide. So you can jump to the reward, and now it's a go back arrow. So anytime on any slide within the lesson, you can go to the gifts, move things around, and jump right back. You can also type in page numbers. I didn't have to hit enter. I think if you hit enter, it'll take you there faster. And I forgot to mention that if you have your eraser on, you cannot draw again until you, or click anything or drag anything until you deselect the eraser and you're back to your pencil. Keep in mind, I can see my pencil, but the person on the other end cannot. So I can't see the student's pencil until they draw something and let go, and vice versa. I Can't see their pencil, they can't see mine, but I can see my own. So we can draw, we can erase everything, move everything back, or we can draw, like I mentioned earlier, click the eraser, do individual ones. Let me actually show you, look, I can't draw yet, I'm on the eraser. Let me show you another color so that you can see something if you're on the individual eraser. Look, it highlights everything in green, so you know what you're about to erase. You can do individual, or you can use it like you're erasing. You just click and drag. There you go. I'll see if I can stick these two videos together. All right, now it's 6:30, but I thought of one more little thing. This corner. So right here, you can add your feedback. I've already saved mine, that's why there's the circle there. But if I wanted to edit, I actually can now edit that. You can only edit for, I gotta save that now. You can only edit for a little while after classes. I can't remember how long you can get, but they don't want you to be editing a long time after. So right here, you have your add feedback button, which we saw. You can click it or close it. Refresh is exactly what you think it would be. It will refresh your classroom. I have night mode on. That's why all of this is dark. That's this button. So otherwise the classroom looks like this. I love night mode because then the screen's not so bright at me. And then if the student awards me any gifts during class, that's not a function that many of my students use, but you'll see that there. Here, oh, if my camera is open, it won't let me open it while the class has ended, but I can open this and it will let me adjust my brightness and add a filter and a couple of things just to enhance my camera. I have just adjusted slightly a couple of spots, and it just saves wherever you choose. Advice, I actually have never used this button. It's kind of a newer function, but if you feel that you need to give advice to VIPKid for something about like an issue or reporting a bug, you can do that here. During class, this is your IT help button, and they contact you through the chat box, and you can write messages to them there. We call them firemen, so often I will type fireman and put like a colon and then type my message, I can't see the student or something, and then hit send. But it's exactly how you'd think a chat box would be. You just type and hit send. This button right here, this is just different classroom connections. So if you have a terrible connection, you can choose to switch lines. So I just clicked on it, it resets everything. Now I'm in a slightly different version of the same classroom. And then exit is exactly what you think it would be. Would you like to exit? Yes.